Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I see we already have Atlas here, and good to see you here. And we're gonna get things started here. Let me adjust my mic a bit better. There we go. Let's see, I need pets. Not a double pets mastermind stream without the pets. Wouldn't be as entertaining. Go. Set up. Not gonna worry about the drone because the drone doesn't stick around. And if you want to join me, I'm on Purrgatory. You just have to play one of the double pets mastermind archetypes. It doesn't matter if it's the actual double ones or the ones that let you choose between two different power sets, like demons and zombies or mercenary thug mix. As long as you can get a total of 12 pets minimum, that's all that matters. And the reason I say minimum is because, well, if you take something like dark abilities for the secondary, you get this dark Umbra pet that you can use with traps. You get the drone or the shield drone, you get a mortar and sensor mines and poison mines and stuff like that. So we need mission. Okay, we're gonna go to Atlas Park. Right up here, I think. Turn on boost. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? This over there. This site. There we go. No, Nemesis staff will go over there. But Nemesis staff there. That way I can just see that. Remind myself that I have Rise of the Phoenix. That way I'm not hit go hospital when I don't need to. And then Atlas Park. I hope everyone's had a good week. I've had an amazing week. Been really busy. Friday there was the Portland Retro Expo that happened, and it's still going on today. It's all weekend, and I went Friday. I got a 1-day pass and went and checked out. I specifically went there to see if there was any independent game developers that were going to be there making retro style current games. Guess what? I didn't find one or two. I found a lot, like 10, and it was insane. And we're talking people who were just hobbyists learning and putting out games, to software engineers deciding to go game developer, to the greatest one that I just about fainted and freaked out over, Atari 2600 game developers, original game developers, making brand new Atari 2600 games. And why? Because Atari has released a new Atari 2600 console that has HDMI ports. You can get an Atari 2600 console that will run on current monitors. How cool is that? If you grew up in that age, that is freaking amazing. And the fact that there are original Atari 2600 game developers making new Atari 2600 games. Oh, I know what the next thing I'm getting is. That's gonna be amazing, and that's gonna be cool. I have a game capture card that I can plug in, and so I can just hook that all up and do some recording of some of these new games, and I may add it to the channel. But right now I'm working on a video that's going over these different games that were at the Portland Retro Expo, and all of the developers, including the Atari 2600 original developers are excited to do interviews, and I got their contact information. I'm gonna be working on reaching out to them to get interviews set up and stuff like that. And I sort of gotta splice it in because I'm still interviewing game developers for Stars Reach, and I'm planning on reaching out to a few other places and doing interviews with developers. So that's, something since Stars Reach, and I've got that portfolio now of interviewing developers and stuff like that. And what really surprised me is one of the developers recognized me because they've watched the Stars Reach interviews. And when I mentioned I'm if they're interested in doing interviews, one of them went, "Oh, I now recognize your name. I know who you are. I watched your Stars Reach interviews. Guys, we have to do the interviews with him. He does a really good job in interviews," which I tried to keep humble, but that got my ego going pretty good. But I kept it under control. I stayed normal. I stayed my normal self, which is what you guys get. The way I'm talking to you now is just the way I normally am. I keep myself positive. I like to keep positive. I'm naturally a positive person. I like to have a lot of fun in whatever I'm doing. I don't know about that, Atlas. I have no idea. When I say original Atari 2600 developers, I'm talking they developed games back in the late 70s, early 80s. That's the era of game development that they started in working on doing the Atari 2600 console video games. This is constantly getting Nemesis. Love something other than Nemesis. We did Nemesis all last week. They're not getting away. You guys know me. I'm gonna clear the area out. Alpha strike. This is sort of fitting I'm fighting these guys because they're literally sort of like me, a bunch of robots, but they're all sort of clockwork, steampunk style look. It's more of a European steampunk and not like a Western steampunk. But it's still cool. I'd love to see a faction put in of a Western steampunk style. That'd be an interesting faction to see. Okay, who just shot at us? Okay, they shot us. They started the fight. Hey Axel, how's it going? Oh no, I can't do Ships to Heroes. I did a refund on it. It was such a bad game. I could not, and the way they're treating the player base that's giving them critiques on the game, I can't. I can't support that game one bit. If they were to come out and not be deleting people's posts critiquing the game and saying, you know, you need to improve this needs improvement and stuff like that, and actually respond to those posts and say, thank you, we'll put that on the list and stuff like that, and communicate better with the people suggesting things instead of coming out and deleting the post or banning the person on Steam on their page, and then message them and saying, no, you should be doing this private. Well, yeah, you can do it private, but doing it publicly and getting a good developer response is better. Or you literally sit there and tell people to report bugs, do this. Look at what No Man's Sky does. No Man's Sky literally says, use our Zendesk. But when people do post on the forums or post on their Discord, they don't sit there and bash them for it. You know, look at Stars Reach. Stars Reach begs for bugs. When we find bugs and we mention, hey, there's this bug here and there's developers on, all the way up to Raph Cosner. They're like, oh, there is, cool. Let me come over there. Where are you? I want to see this myself. I want to see if I can see that on my end. And if they don't see it on their end, they go, can you please share your screen and show us so we can see what you're actually seeing and see if it's just a one-sided thing. And they dived in and they get excited when they hear a bug because it gives them something to fix. It gives them something to improve and make the game better, which is one of the reasons why I support Stars Reach so heavily. Is because they're excited to fix bugs. They want to find bugs. They encourage us to respond. They encourage us to give feedback on gameplay mechanics, to give ideas. They're still taking ideas, and when they see an idea they like that they want to implement in the game, they literally say either that's already in the works and going to be in release, or they say, okay, we put that in the list for things after release. That's how you treat people. That's how you treat your players. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to have to check that out. I like that, Atlas. Thank you for telling me about that. I try to keep up to date, but there's so much going on that I can't keep up to date to everything. So you guys telling me things like this about the Atari new Game Station Go handheld device, that's news to me, and I appreciate that. There's only so much I can catch news-wise. I'm not a news channel, so a lot of my focus is, okay, what kind of City of Heroes content am I going to come up with? What kind of No Man's Sky content am I going to come up with? And stuff like that. And now I got more on my plate because I now have access to YouTube's course system, and I'm building up a course for 3D modeling in Blender, and a course on doing texturing, and a course for game design. And so I'm in the process of doing that, along with working on my own game and keeping up with the current content I have. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about, Axel, is stuff like you just mentioned, where there was a badge you could get for helping them finding bugs. That's a way of rewarding someone for finding a bug. You get a badge made out of it. You know, and when I work on my game, I'm telling you right now, the way I'm planning on doing it is I'm going to get it back past the prototype stage, with having multiplayer online built in from the ground up. Because the first time I did it, it was originally just going to be sort of a hot seat and a single player game. People liked the hot seat so much, and we just sort of thought, well, why don't we go ahead and do online, since people preferred the hot seat over everything else, because playing with one another and playing against each other was so enjoyable. And it was originally designed to be just a mobile game, and we're like, well, wait a second, we can make this can go on other devices like computers and consoles and stuff like that. The controls are so simple, you know, for the entire game. It's only a few buttons. So I'm having to go through and redo textures. I spent the last year getting myself to Unreal's blueprint system and stuff like that. And so I'm in the process of doing that and getting it back past the the prototype stage and early or pre-alpha. Once it's in pre-alpha, you guys have probably watched the videos with Dread and Draco and stuff like that, and seen me on Dread's channel playing golf with your friends. I'm planning on handing those people the game early so that they can help me test out, and I'm sort of being my testers, and then I'm going to go into early access. And I'm going to be one of those developers that, please report bugs, tell me about bugs. I want to fix things. I want to make the game as good as possible. Am I going to be able myself make it really good code wise? No, I am not a coder. I am the graphics sense. I do 3D modeling, I do texture work and UI work. And my plan is to get also a demo version up and then do a Kickstarter with having a link to the demo for people to download, which would go through the Steam page, and people could check out the demo before and during the Kickstarter, and use that Kickstarter money to hire my roommate, who's Zavi, who is a really good coder, and get an actual professional coder to code it in C#. That's my direction on going things. And the great thing is Zavi is excited to find bugs too. We both started our careers off as game testers, mainly working at Microsoft Game Studios. Assault bot needs heal. Oh, I lost the assault bot. No, I wasn't quick enough. Too busy chatting with you guys. That's a good thing. Yeah, if you guys ever want to make City of Heroes tougher on yourself and you're already at max level, I want you guys to play City of Heroes on the max level and stream and communicate with the viewers. It increases the difficulty level so much. Trying to keep your eyes on chat, keep your eyes on the game, and communicate with the players. It adds the extra hard level. I need to... Yeah, let's see. Assault bots. I lost almost all of my battle drones. Oh, I don't need protector bots. What was I thinking there? I got both my protector bots. I need another assault bot. This is what I need. This guy right here. Okay, let's make sure everyone's up to the same level of stuff. Yeah. It's all Axel's fault. Anytime something goes wrong on the stream, it's all Axel's fault. That's what we'll do. And I have the print on the demand store, so what I could literally do is do a shirt that says, it's all Axel's fault. Or, better yet, it's gonna say, it's all Alex's fault. Burn on top of a burn. There you go. And then when I say it's all Alex's fault, it's going to say AKA Axel. You know who you are. And then if I ever do make something like that, if I ever did do something like that, which most likely I wouldn't, because, this is just a joke between us community members. No one else would really buy the shirt. If I ever did make that shirt, I would send you one for free. Well, see, if I were to send you a shirt that was supposed to be it's all Axel's fault, it would literally say it's all, it would have an arrow pointing upwards. It would say it's all their fault. Or all my fault. It's all my fault. And make it even better is I could have it say when controlled chaos has issues in the game, it's all my fault. There we go. Even better. And put the controlled chaos logo on the in the upper right corner. Got to throw in some branding there. Wow, I made quick work of these guys. Let's heal. Oh, nope, they got it. Okay, we're good. Yeah, shipping to Europe is expensive, but here's the thing. For my community members like you that stick around and jump in the different streams and interact in the community tab and on Discord and stuff like that, that doesn't matter to me. I value you a lot. It's like a friendship. And I have friends in Europe that I send stuff. And so if I create something like that, of course I'm going to send it to you. I have one YouTube member that's at the tier where every 6 months they get something free. They've been a member for about 9-10 months now. And for the last 3 to 4 months, every time they jump on, I'm like, hey, you need to send me your information so I can ship out your free item. And they still have not reached out to me to give me the address to ship the product to. And so, that sort of, personally, I know they're fine. They've told me don't worry about it, but I worry about it because it's if I offer it to you, I want you to take advantage of those offers. I want you to take advantage of the discount codes. I want you to take advantage of all the membership perks that are given and stuff like that. It's just the way I am. Look like crab bots with trumpets, weapons. You ever notice that? One. Yeah, this room's cleared out. Completely cleared out. Let's go to the next level. I haven't found any clues yet. Move the mic more over the reposition things. There we go. That should be better. Oh, nice. Please tell me a bunch of them are stunned. I love it when I stun a bunch and they're stuck in the fire with the stun. Oh, it just makes it epically good. My secondary is traps. So I have the mortar, I have the healing beacon, or the triage beacon, the web grenade, the proximity mine, the poison mine, force field generator, and stuff like that. That's what my secondary is. I just don't use it that much. I use the my trap stuff as oh shit buttons when things go really bad, except for the force field generator. Oh yeah, so that's why I like that's why I have the triage beacon right here. Is I'll set up a field base where I'll put down the triage beacon. I'll put down the acid mortar. I'll put down the proximity mine somewhere. I'll put down the poison trap mine somewhere else and stuff like that. So I do get a second heal for my pets, but nope, we can go up. Let's get out of the poison. A few of them are. Ooh, I need to heal it myself. I'm gonna take a knee here. Heal up. Yeah, there are several secondaries. I mean, like, poison is another good secondary for masterminds because there's a lot of heals and buffs, and then there's also debuffs of the enemies. I have a mercenary mastermind that uses poison. And then there's like the dark aura one that or the dark secondary that has some heals in it, and then there's the empathy line that has heals in it. My question to you, Axel, is what is your favorite secondary for masterminds? I'll wait for my mortar, or not my mortar, but my plasma grenades to recharge. Nope, can't wait. They started the assault. They caught me. I'm a big metal guy running around with a bunch of machines that clank around. Of course they're gonna hear and see us coming. Can't get over there and get that clear. And we'll clear out this room. This one should be done. Oh, demon thermals. Guess what controlled chaos character is in Say Heroes? Demon thermals. But Ninja Dark is another good one. We don't have shields. I need to heal up some. We wouldn't take the knee again. Do you ever use like empathy or pain domination? Is what I think they call it on Masterminds. A bigger area to go out and over this way. This angle. Nice. That didn't stun any of them. There we go, Gollum. But before I leave, first I'm gonna get out of the poison. Take a knee and heal up. I know I'm gonna be going into Atlas Park. Nothing should kill me in Atlas Park, but you know how some of these random missions are. You'll leave a mission and you'll get ambushed. And I love when you get ambushed. It makes the game so much funner. Now, my question to you also is, what is your favorite archetype to play? Or actually, what are your top three? And put like number 1, 2, and 3. For me, it is Masterminds, Blasters, Stalkers. Let's just get this taken. Price Folly. Missions. Oh, we got 2 in Christ Folly. Okay. Christ Folly. Pretty. Why? Bearing here. I remember where things are without having to use the map. I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm running out of creative cool things to do in City Heroes for City Heroes videos. So I don't know what's going to happen in constant content for City Heroes. It might go the way of No Man's Sky, where it's just when developers do an update, which for City Heroes, that would be very far and few between. I mean, I'd love to do more stuff, but I just don't want to do regular, oh, here's me playing the game videos. That's not what my channel is about. I tried early on in doing some comedy stuff, but those weren't taking off very well. You know, I was doing the Punter series, and it was sort of like, people weren't liking it as much. It wasn't getting as many views. So, but it was early in the channel. I'm thinking about bringing it back and giving it another try. And that's one of the things before I fully sort of just, you know, have Say Heroes going to streaming and update videos only, is I'll try bringing back the ones like that. Okay, Freak Show, Nemesis. This is on Purrgatory. I don't know why it wasn't attacking while I was flying. It surely sent the command while I was flying. That was an odd little bug. Oh. Now the question is since he res, did that count as 1 or 2? Well, and that's fine. So let me, while they're fighting, let me bring up chat. Give me one moment here. There we go. And because of that, I'm going to go ahead and keep this up. About the chat. So. Go. That way, in case Andrew has any questions, since he's deaf, I can go ahead and type out the answers. The spelling is not going to be great, but that's okay. Let's put on raise. Yeah, that's Rick T stuff. Don't want Rick T. More Rick T. Okay, let's at least throw on flight. Bunch of Rick T's. My bots. Oh. No, you guys. That's gonna make good quick work of them. There we go. Just let them know in advance. you guys already know it from reading my community posts and stuff like that. So, you know, for you, y'all regular community members. Let's go this way more. Oh, more freak show. Yeah. Got it. Excellent. Ooh, and there's Nemesis up there too, so I can get the Nemesis too. Oh, he's rezzing. Oh, we got the Nemesis. We pulled them down to us. And we got some Ricky. Badge up where the nemesis are. Okay, hold on one moment here. I'll let my... About that one. So there's a badge up here that Axel brings up. Take a look. There's the badge. Right here. Don't see it though. Is it misplaced? Down another level or so? Back up. In the air duct. Okay. In the air duct. That's why. So they just have it. That's a testing issue, a mauling issue. Oh, my pet's partially going through it, so it might just be that it's off or something. I see more nemesis. Got that. Where it was here. I'm gonna go back. I want to continue fighting. Go. Excellent, I got off just in time. I made quick work of that. It's freaks. I need freaks anyways, so. Knock his lights out. Couple cry in the mix, not a problem. Wasn't quick enough for the shotgun blast. Like we got them all. Try. Freak Show's Fighting Cry. Let's just do with it because, well, it's got Freak Shows in it. Let's get that cry so he doesn't come back to us. There we go. Looks like these have respawned. This. Flamethrowers. One lonely free show. Miss this? Try. Oh, right. It's just like freaks. Alright. Here. Like we got them all. Do I need any more freaks? 11 more freaks. Got more freaks. Speaking of which, there. Hehehehe. Hey, got that one. The other's back. Let's cry. Okay. Be free. Yeah, I can't help you, bud. That's a bunch of Rick T. There. Go up over here. See what's on. Something's hit me. Trying to, at least. That's a freak, so take him out. Rick T, more Rick T. Target the boss. Fire. Punch him while he runs. Got him. Okay. Oh, he's down. Supposedly he's down. Huh. I'll have to look for that. But they started the fight with the bosses without me. Nope. They're not getting away, dude. Try. I need to explore more. There's some freaks. One more. So this group will be it for the freaks. And it is on to just finding I got some fire there, and this throws me. Poor guy, every time he got up, he got knocked down. There we go. Okay, now we just need Badger for that. That's probably from killing so many freaks. I need Nemesis. Ricky. Freaks, don't need them anymore. Freaks, no. There we go. Oh, and they're yellow too. Ouch. Let's go here. I'll flight. Let's take a knee for a moment. Bird. To that. So there's a couple of heals just in case we need them. Over here. West, north. Probably up in this area. I'm gonna take it slow. As well, I enjoy exploring in games. That boss probably feels like he's getting bullied right now. There's that. One more. All right. Jumping on. There we go. There's my one more. Figure out this. Land here. Rest. Let them fight wherever they're fighting there. Oh, they pulled a Ricky. Or no. They pulled something. It looks like a zombie. Yeah, they pulled some zombies. Yep. Getting jumped by a bunch of zombies. But hey, it wouldn't be Halloween if there weren't zombies, right? Contact. All. Double missions. I can't keep repeating that. I want to do actual missions. I like indoor missions. I prefer indoor missions. I'm not much for the street cleaning type of stuff. Every so often, yes, to break up the monotony of doing missions, I like to do some street cleaning. But I prefer actually going into the missions because the developers spent so much time code-wise to do the random generations of the missions. And that is my favorite types of dungeons, is randomly generated dungeons. What are these guys gonna do? Keep on popping up as I'm here? I'm just sitting here farming. I'm starting to feel like maybe, just maybe, I can sit here and talk to you guys all day and level up doing this. Because I remember they were yellow. Hold on, let me target one. Okay, they're white. Yeah, I mean, well, that's the thing. Zavi loves doing the outdoor stuff. Not much for the missions, the indoor missions, but loves doing street sweeping. Loves it. And it's personal taste. And that's the great thing about having both options there. So what do you guys think? Should I just stay sitting here? What I could actually do? Make it a bit more interesting. Throw that down. Throw mortar down. Throw Trion beacon down. No way am I gonna get... Yep, they're yellow. So literally just standing here letting my mortars go off and stuff like that. Leveling the character. This is just the way it can be done. Because it's just non-stop. They keep rezzing themselves back up. Yeah, it's almost got me a complete bubble. I'm waiting to see if it will actually, when it will actually tick over. It's just barely moving. I think I'm gonna move on and do those indoor missions. So I'm gonna hit light. This M here. We're gonna head over to Founders Falls, turn in the mission with the what is it? One lady there that we did the freak shows for, and get that done. Oh, me just standing there, letting the zombies res and fall down, res and fall down, res and fall down. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is if you play on New Dawn, we have cake, and you know in Atlas Park where there's that lake area that has the road going over it, the road bridge, and it has one of your first missions is to go into a cave off of that lake. Those hellions in that area level up with you, so you can literally just stand there and like have a mastermind and just have your pets go on attack, free roam attack, and they'll oh wow, I got a lot of good XP off of that, and they'll just go to town. So I actually got a character sitting there for like standing there just by himself. I got him to level 30 or 40 in the blink of an eye. Well, not blink an eye. It took hours, but I was doing other things in the meantime. Some things just... Oh, take them out. Yes. This is where we can definitely set up shop. One of these down. One of these down. That's collision, but it's not interaction. This is a different right. This is interesting. Build. Yeah, let's bring one up. This guy taken out. This has to be Purgatory's Halloween event with the zombies and stuff like that. That taken out. Put down another mortar. And my healing triage beacon went down, so I could bring up another one. Yeah, they are timed. I am seeing that timer and it ticking away. So I just thought while this is here, why not do this and just sort of sit and chat with you guys? It's not like I'm in any threat or danger here. I mean, worst thing is worse is my bots might run out of endurance. Endurance reductions. I want to put endurance reductions on this and this. If I can. I wish there was also an enhancement for duration. Make the duration of things last longer, like the shield drone and the mortar system and stuff like that. I think that'd be a good enhancement to have, a duration enhancement. I know that like for holds, when you put like a hold or something like that, that does duration on those. But I'd like to see a duration for the some of the other small things that you put down, the placeables, okay, as we'll call them, because that's literally what the turret is. The triage beacon and stuff like that. Oh, there's level. We leveled up these guys. And it looks like they match our levels. Nice. Good work on the code for that. New power. 41. Maybe a new power. We'll go look once we get this done. Oh, it's actually done. On flight, not fight, flight. We just fought, so. Go on flight. We'll go to heading to Founders Falls. We'll talk to the trainer there, and then we'll go talk to the one lady to get another mission. While we're here, talk to them. Let's see what we get. Ooh, you know what I could do is a time reduction. That's what I can do on those two. On the triage beacon and the mortar system, I can do time reduction. That's what I was thinking of. Okay, so we have a new power. I can do caltrops. I can do detonator, which would explode my pets. I can do fire blast. I can do bonfire. I can do card. We have here. Okay, we're doing gadgets. We're throwing gadgets into this. It fits with the theme of the character to do it. Way. Hours. Under here. There it is. Where do I want to put it? Not using web grenades at all. So move that. This to here. To here. There. Take my brawl off. This. I think that works. There's that. Now if we go contacts. Oh, active. Fly over to her. Leadership grr. Hey, I have robots that are programmed. I don't need no stinking leadership. Yeah, I very rarely, it depends. Like my the one where I was it have the mercenaries, I'll do leadership on. The one where I have you know, thugs, maybe. Ninjas, yeah. But when I do something like robots, I won't do like I won't do leadership. Atlas Park. Brixton. Let's go Atlas Park first. I'm going the wrong way. Do not come here that often. So we'll start with Atlas Park, work our way through. We're Atlas Park, then Brickstown, then get new missions. Missions, Park, go. Okay. Force field. Okay, it's just an energy blast. It works. It fits with the style of character I want to be. Ooh, red. Red's running from me. Come on, guys. Ah. We're getting into some troubled areas here. You know, the one thing I wish that I'd love to see on something like Purrgatory and some of the other servers is doing what Thunder Spy did with energy beam rifles. They took beam rifles and said, okay, you can either have it as a beam gun, or the beams can shoot out of your eyes, or the beams can shoot out of your fists. I'd love to see a bunch of different powers have that capability, such as the energy blast have that capability, electric blast have that capability, fire blast have that capability. All of the blast capabilities should sit there and go, okay, do you want to go from the eyes, from the fists, or from a weapon? I think that would be really, really cool. I think that would enhance City of Heroes. I think that would be a really, really great step, because, you know, if Thunder Spy can pull it off, I can see a couple other servers pull it off that have coders in there, because apparently it shouldn't be that hard. You know, with working with blue orange hues on creating the shoulder pad, what was it, the shoulder pads and bolters from Warhammer 40,000, putting them onto their server. They had to actually move the particle system to get it to look good on the bolter. So it is very possible. And it really looks good. If you haven't jumped on Thunder Spy, I heavily suggest checking out their energy beam and the modifications and customizations that you can do there. Just adds so much to it. It's really, really good. It was a dead end anyways. Let me go back to where I was. Did clear all that out, so this leads to here. More guys over here. What we have? Orange. Get rid of the red first. I should have done the, okay. Yeah. Move some things around here. There we go. That's that. That's gonna make me, in my mind at least, because then we have the 2 single shots, the 2 cone attacks, so now I can just hit 6 and boom, there we go. And we have the 2 sort of like shotgun style blasts, and we have our energy blasts. That works for me. That's a good setup lineup there. And yeah, it doesn't look like drones when I'm doing that that drone blast. But you know what? They're nanites. They're nanite drones. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. They're nanite drones. Just so it works out. Got him. They be gone. I'm gonna set up a home base here. Grab their attention. Bring them to here. Oh, okay, fine. They tried jumping for it and failed. Well, Thunder Spy. You can customize your pets in Thunder Spy. It literally uses the character customization. In Thunder Spy, all you do is you right click on your pet here, right? You rename them, and then below rename is customize pet. And so you have to rename them first, and then after you rename them, you click customize pet. It brings up the character customization. It will show your character, but then you go through and customize them, make them look the way you want, and click save. And that one pet alone will look that way. So I could literally have all 6 of my pets each look different. I'll tell you what, at the end of the stream, I'm going to jump off of Purrgatory. I'm going to jump on Thunder Spy, and I'm going to show you controlled chaos on Thunder Spy, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So stay till the end of the stream. There's about half an hour left, and I'll show that to you. And if you've never played on Thunder Spy, if you're a Mastermind player, and you want that to be able to customize your henchmen, Thunder Spy is the place to do it. I love Thunder Spy for that. That's another... The 2 main things I like about Thunder Spy. 1, being able to customize your pet. 2, you do not out-level contacts. So you know how when you're leveling up real quick, you can all of a sudden stop getting missions from contacts, even though you know there's missions left? Well, on Thunder Spy, those contacts level up with you along with those missions. So you never out-level missions. You never out-level contacts. Really gotta put accuracy on this new drone barrage. I mean, yeah, skins would be nice, but I think, pet customization is the better choice, because then you can make your pets look the way you want. Because, I mean, with skins, it's basically, oh, okay, that person has that skin for that pet. Cool. Whereas customizing it, they're literally looking at your pet, each individual pets, just like they're looking at your character, looking at the choices you made, and what parts you're using, and what colors you made, and all that kind of stuff. They really dig deep into it. I mean, heck, there's times where I click on characters just to read their bios. And that's the one thing I like about, say, heroes, is the whole entire bio thing. Not gone down this way. Definitely have not gone down. We have gone this way. We just did a full circle. Just on that. Let's see if my plasma grenade works. Nope. Get planted. Strong ice to be able to do kick and damage my drones. Got that done. No one up there. Got him. Okay. So let's get our pets back. We need 5 battle drones. We need a protector box. Take this protector bot. Do the upgrades on them. There we go. They're all caught up on upgrades and probably also need field generator too. He did completely clear out this room. It was a tough fight. I mean, look at how many of my bots went down. Nice, I caught him with the torrent. Let's go left first. Then we'll go center. Whoa! Very rare that you actually run across the one guy inside. Middle there. Nice little surprise. I like that surprise. That was good. That was almost a jump scare for me. Now we check the center one. I'm there. Nice, got her with the shotgun blast. Got them both with that blast. Works. Ooh, I got hit with an energy blast myself. Missed a mob somewhere. Let's go hunting. There's a mob somewhere we missed. We have levels to check. Oh. There we go. I just missed two in this room was all. Oops. My bad. It was all Axel's fault. Oh, I got an idea. There. Yeah, please. Yeah. I got caps lock on. And save. It's done. Okay, so I got that done. Go to Boomtown. Let's mark that. Or fly this way. Go to Brickstown. Work on that. Now we'll know if Axel is actually here because hopefully he'll comment. I know that there's a bit of a delay, so I'm gonna wait. But Axel is a smart guy. I'm worried that he may remember that there is a delay and like hold off and then hear me say that there's a delay and then just keep his mouth shut the entire time just to prove my ass wrong. I can see him be that guy of person, and that's a good thing. Not that. ABC. Okay. Oh. Oh, save it. So what I had done is because I've been saying it's Axel's fault the entire time. Read the battle cry. Read the battle cry. And then let me go ahead and I'm going to put the screen on be right back, but I'm still gonna be here because I'm just switching. Next, I'm immortalized now. I'm gonna put the on be right back, but I'm still gonna be here chatting with you guys because I'm switching over to the Thunder Spy server, and there's a few things I have to do on the back end because I want to show you Alex or Axel the pet customization on Thunder Spy. There we go. Just be right back right there while I log out and log into the new one. That way you guys don't get a black screen. Do all this. Validate because it's got update because of the Halloween event. Haven't jumped in since they initiated it. Now, when I do the switch over, there is going to be a moment of a black screen because I have to tell my system, hey, recognize this game. Because I have it recognizing by application and not screen for when I stream. Because if I do it by screen, for some reason, it shows a black screen on City of Heroes. And I don't know why, it just does. At least for all the ones that use a launcher that require a manifest. No. The stream did not end. It is not ending. I am still here. And launching City of Heroes Thunder Spy right now because I'm wanting to show you Axel pet customization in Thunder Spy. Give me a moment. There you go. So now you should be seeing the Thunder Spy screen, splash screen for logging in. Let me log in. I want to jump on Controlled Chaos here. I want to show you pet customization. We're in a good lit area. I'll just summon my pets here. So you're used to the normal demon pets, you know, and stuff like that. But here are my 3 demon pets on Thunder Spy. I gave them different beast heads, different skin colors, and I kept the demon wings. But I wanted the protectors to look like succubus. So there we go. There's those. And then for the Demon Prince, I did this. Now, yes, they do not pop out of the ground. I know that, but there we go. So that's what you have there. And that's what you can do. But there's more to it than that. So I've done that with those. I go quit character selection. I want to show you more. So let's go to Captain Ulrich. This is a Space Marines from Warhammer 40,000 themed character. So the first thing I want to show you is I want to draw the gun. You're in Europe. You probably play Warhammer 40,000. What does that look like to you? Oh, yeah. I mean, look at this. I'm going to call out. This is a soldier's build. So it's mercenaries. And with mercenaries, these are my two grunts, which I made scouts. And then because there's the medic, I made him look like a apothecary. And then pull him out, this guy out. And oh, I have yet to do him. So I need to make him like a space marine because this is the default one. So if I go here and right click on him, I go rename. Name him Gibbon. Right click on him again. Edit costume. Character customization. So I want to keep that build stat. I want to keep that. Change some things up. One thing I want to change is upper body. That is the left. That. Have that as Crytek. That one there. Black. We're going to get rid of the cape. None. Keep the shoulder pads. We're going to change the chest. Upper body. Chest detail. Actually, we'll do none. None. So there we go. Oh, I forgot to give him his weapon. Okay, so it's upper body. Chest detail was none. The left glove. No, that's not what I was looking for. Left glove. That. Get black. Here. Go ahead also. Let's go ahead. Let's do some other change. Gonna make this the red. So 1, 2, red. 3, red. Upper body, chest, red. Shoulders, black. Okay. Left arm detail. Oh no, we already have those reds. So let's make those black, black, left glove, red, right glove, red, the belt, red, black, lower body, armor piece, primary red, and we got the boots, so red, weapon, yep, the weapon we want, but we want secondary color, so black. There we go. So as you can see, that's all done. It's Warhammer 4000, and to tell you honestly, my favorite colors are black, red, and gold, and that's why you see a lot of that in my build. In my builds, is I just like red, black, and gold, and I like it now. Primary being black, secondary being red, trims being in a gold color. But that's my personal taste. You could literally put these in Space Wolf colors. You could put them in Imperial Fist colors. You could put them in Salamander colors. You could put them in Blood Raven colors. You know, Ultramarine colors. You know, whatever Space Marine colors you want, you can put them in. Because it's yours, and I highly recommend if you do a Warhammer 40,000 themed character and you're doing Imperial Guard, do Thunder Spy. Reason being is there are also bolt pistols in here. So if you have a dual pistol character that you want to do, you can have them dual wield bolt pistols. They were 3D modeled by me, just like the bolter that we have here. That bolter is 3D modeled by me. I 3D modeled it, orange, blue hues, textured it, and made it so that when it attacks, well, let me show you what it looks like when you actually attack. As you can see there, it holds the grip well. I'm gonna go home again. I'm gonna find an enemy, and I'm gonna attack with my bolter. Look at that. It shoots out directly from there. Now, look at that. But one of them I forgot to switch. So one of them has the regular gun. But this has, and then those shoulder pads that they're all wearing, these shoulder pads that look like Space Marine shoulder pads, I 3D modeled those also. So it's the three things I did. I did the shoulder pads, I did the bolter, and the bolt pistols. If you go to my live stream section, you'll actually see live streams of me actually 3D modeling all that. And walking through how I go about doing it and so on and so forth. From beginning all the way up to UV mapping it. And I think even exporting it out, because I exported it out as an I think it was either an FBX or an OBJ, a .FBX or a .OBJ. I can't remember which it was because it was so long ago. But then they got them in game. So that's that. The stream's just about over, so I want to thank you guys for watching. I had a great killer time, and I will be back on definitely next Sunday maybe Wednesday, I'm looking at doing sort of a fun work on personal Corvette build and hang out with you guys. But I have to see how things go. Still scheduling out the week, but I want to thank you guys all for watching and have a great night.